Um, yeah, I like the theme of go out and do good. Tommy exemplified that by the way he supported a lot of the seniors and the elderly with their vaccination and their health issues. I myself was involved here in Mumbai with helping out seniors. So I was a consumer of the services of people like Tommy. And it is great that, more and more people are reaching out to help others when required. It was lovely to hear about, see the views of Italy and see all those inviting mountains. I love traveling, climbing, so I was just wondering, thinking of making a program, maybe a plan to go to climb the peaks. And
that's a good idea. That's a good idea.
So maybe I connect with the Italians and see what could be worked out there. The scenery is so different. I mean, you got the high mountain just near the sea, and you got this variety of climate all within a little province. It was quite interesting. And the session on climate change, that's the talk of the hour. And the book seems so interesting, like bringing about the whole history of climate change, like how we got into this mess through our understanding of industrialization and how it would benefit us. And without our knowing, involuntarily, we got ourselves into a mess, which now we have to get out of. And the challenges I see, of course, in the personal level for all of us, because we talked about how we change our mindsets. So I do see it, like I was surprised the other day, I went to a shop over here in Mumbai, and this person had all, the grains and provisions in a jar. And you just open the jar and you fill your container, you bring your own containers and you fill it up, So we are so used to buying packaged branded products off the shelf. But this was an alternate. It gave you a better price, and it saved a lot of packaging, which packaging is. So I was saw that as a very good trend. A lot of people were reluctant because you want the brand, you want that label. But the product which was available to refill in your jars, which you brought, were as a good, if probably better quality than the ones which are packaged, because I did try them out and I found them really good. So it's how we change our thinking, and how even the companies, the corporates, look at how they redistribute their products. And another interesting thing was, recently I was part of a cycling group, and there was, some big article in the newspaper, that how cycling kills the economy. So everyone was like, we got quite upset with this session. It says that if you use more cycling, you will buy less of cars. You will probably have, because you have used less cars, there'll be less production, the economy will be affected, there will be less health issues, so the pharmaceutical industry will be affected, and the doctors, the medical fraternity. So it was how people, because of this attitude of how, the more we consume and how we could drive the economy, it's where the situation reached today. But if we can prove and, re-educate people, because the main thing is to re-educate, relearn, and show that by actually, say, cycling, you can actually get other benefits which far outweigh the loss of jobs in particular sectors. So it's this kind of thing, like what good can each of us do for the other and for the future generations is what we must all think. And there were talks also about different forms of energy, solar and wind. I just read about a company who's developed wave energy. Means they use the waves. They have a technology where the thing just floats and it generates electricity. And if you just you can just fix it anywhere, against on the beach, against some wall which is against which the waves are lashing or anything, or even where these you have the docks, and generates enough electricity, for several thousand households for the year, for the month. So if this kind of technology, if it is researched and developed more, you can save a lot of other fossil or nuclear energy, or so. And they found the reliability is also much higher than probably wind or even solar. So that's what these were the thoughts which came in my mind while he was presenting. So I just wanted to speak on that.
No, they
So
were
I hope,
good. They were really
yeah,
good because I was reading an article actually about one of my
Mm.
cousins
Yeah,
who's opted not to drive anymore, but he's going to use a cycle. And
yeah,
so it was kind of interesting. Yeah, you're
uh-huh,
absolutely right, though. There's small changes that you can make. You could walk instead of driving to your mailbox to get your mail. You could make little baby steps. And oh my goodness, we've got Chris coming in. Brian, I have to take Chris on and then I'll bring you back.
sure.
Okay, because your session is going to be quite long.
Yeah, I promise it won't be too long because I don't want to keep everybody up, but yeah.
Yeah, you are the one who's being up, so yeah.
Don't put so much pressure on.
Yeah, so I'm going to just, because they were on our call for health and wellness and we never got a chance to talk to them. Chris, can we see you? We're ready for you.